On November 6, 2024, a routine response to a warehouse fire in Texas became a tragedy that would highlight critical lessons for fire departments nationwide. A 42-year-old career firefighter lost his life, and a 38-year-old firefighter was injured while performing rapid intervention team duties. Both were trapped when a warehouse wall collapsed during defensive operations. The building was a 70-year-old vacant warehouse with Type II construction, steel bar joists on beams, topped with steel decking. It had no fire protection systems and had recently changed occupancy status. At 10:50 p.m., the first call reported a 3-story warehouse on fire. The first alarm dispatched 2 district chiefs, 4 engines, 2 truck companies, a medic unit, and a safety officer. At 10:58 p.m., Engine 18 arrived to heavy fire conditions. Within 1 minute of arrival, the incident was declared defensive. Ladder 20's thermal imaging camera showed ceiling temperatures of 1,000 degrees Fahrenheit, with portions of the roof already collapsing. The incident commander ordered, "Do not go interior."
But that fire broke out around 10:50 last night at the warehouse. You can see the video on your screen, and within several minutes became a 3-alarm fire. It escalated very quickly. The fire chiefs told us it was vacant. A man who works nearby says he does see people working out of here occasionally.
Engine 23 was assigned as the rapid intervention team. Following standard RIT procedures, the crew staged equipment and began softening the building, forcing burglar bars at the Delta side entrance to create emergency exit points for firefighters. At 11:05 p.m., just 7 minutes after arrival, the Delta side wall collapsed. Both firefighters on the RIT were buried under brick, debris, and the canopy roof structure. Engine 23B's SCBA pressure dropped from 2,500 psi to 0 in less than 2 minutes. A Mayday was declared immediately. Despite the extreme conditions, firefighters entered the collapse zone and removed both victims within 8 minutes. The injured firefighter survived. The 42-year-old firefighter was transported to the hospital, where he was later pronounced deceased. NIOSH investigators spent 6 days examining this incident, interviewing personnel, reviewing radio traffic, and analyzing what went wrong. What they found provides critical lessons for the entire fire service. The vacant warehouse had only been inspected from the exterior. It qualified as a high-risk building requiring a pre-incident plan. However, no interior inspection or formal pre-fire plan existed. Firefighters arrived with limited knowledge of the structure's actual condition. While the fire was correctly declared defensive, risk management principles weren't fully applied. NFPA 1700 specifically states for vacant buildings, anticipate early collapse and consider exterior fire control prior to entry. Collapse zones should have been established before any personnel approached the walls. The assigned safety officer arrived 10 minutes after the collapse. With only 3 safety officers covering 93 stations, response times can be extended. Research shows 90% of Mayday incidents occur when only 1 chief officer is unseen. The building's construction held hidden dangers. Bar joist roofs can fail catastrophically when supporting steel reaches 1,000 degrees. The brick veneer showed signs of separation from the block wall, a pre-collapse warning sign that would only be visible during pre-incident planning. Comprehensive pre-incident planning saves lives. High-risk buildings require interior inspections documenting construction type, structural conditions, access points, and potential collapse zones. This information must be accessible to responding crews. Match your tactics to your strategy. A defensive fire at a vacant building means no personnel should be in collapse zones. Communication saves lives. The Public Works Department had identified this building as potentially dangerous, but that information never reached the fire department. Deploy safety officers strategically. Departments should consider assigning the second arriving chief officer as the incident safety officer on high-risk incidents. NIOSH investigators issued 7 critical recommendations for fire departments and municipalities. These aren't just suggestions. They're proven strategies that, if implemented, could prevent similar tragedies. The most dangerous buildings for firefighters are Type II construction with unprotected steel bar joists. They lose 50% strength at 1,000 degrees. Bar joists fail in 5 to 10 minutes. Risk management fundamentals. Risk a lot to save a lot. Confirmed lives are at stake. Risk a little to save a little. Property only. Risk nothing to save nothing. Vacant buildings. This was vacant. The correct decision. Risk nothing. Instead, personnel remained in collapse zones. 2 firefighters were exposed. 1 died. 1 injured. Property is replaceable. Firefighters are not. Mayday procedures save lives. LUNAR, lost, unable to exit, need air, all above, rescue needed. To call, activate emergency button and transmit Mayday 3 times. Provide a CAN report, conditions, assignment, and needs. Don't wait, call early. The incident commander response should be to acknowledge immediately, clear the air, activate RIT, request additional resources, conduct a PAR, and manage a rescue. A review of size up using coal was wealth. Construction, occupancy, apparatus, life hazard, water, auxiliary appliances, street conditions, weather, extent, area, location, time, and hazards. This incident had all the warning signs, all visible, all indicated extreme danger. Situational awareness means seeing danger and acting on it. Rapid Intervention Team is your life insurance, dedicated to firefighter rescue only, not for fire attack and not for search. NFPA 1500 requires a minimum of 2 personnel, fully equipped and staged safely. Utilizing essential equipment, search tools, forcible entry, spare SCBA, communications, medical supplies. When a Mayday occurs, they are to acknowledge the Mayday, gather information, form an action plan, execute the rescue, and maintain accountability. November 6, 2024. A Houston firefighter made the ultimate sacrifice. 42 years old, 8.5 years of service. Another firefighter injured, 38 years old, 6 years of service. We honor their courage and sacrifice. This training is dedicated to their memory. Learn from this incident, train on these lessons, and go home safe. What will you do differently? Not could this happen here, but what will we do to prevent it? Individually, you should practice the Mayday, learn construction, and speak up. As a company, drill RIT monthly, conduct pre-plans, and prioritize safety. Your department should update SOPs, mandate risk training, and deploy safety officers. The ultimate pledge should be, I will honor those lost by applying these lessons daily. I will train hard, stay vigilant, and go home safe. The full report can be found at the link below. Remember, everyone goes home. The goal isn't to be heroes, it's to be old firefighters. Training saves lives. Knowledge prevents tragedy. Apply what you've learned. Remember the lessons, practice these skills, share the knowledge. Your commitment starts now. Make sure this never happens again and that everyone goes home. Make sure that you click the link below in the description to download the free training guide that supplements this video. If you found this video helpful, please share it. As always, please like and subscribe to my channel for more training opportunities. Thank you.